4 tips to stay motivated while job hunting. All successful people are big dreamers. They imagine what their future could be, ideal in every respect, and they work every day towards their distant vision, that goal or purpose. Brian Tracy. Job hunting is difficult. It takes time and energy to find a job that checks off all your boxes. It's especially difficult now following the COVID-19 pandemic. Many of their employers were forced to let go of their workforce, leaving many qualified people without jobs and desperately looking for new ones. Even if you still have a job, you may not be aligned with it anymore and are craving something new. Looking for a new job feels like a job itself, especially when you already have a lot on your plate. So, what does that mean? There are more talented people applying to fewer jobs, very qualified people with great skills and many years of work experience. This puts us all in a scarcity mindset. And though you are a talented person, it can be very discouraging to apply for jobs and not hear back. Or eventually getting to a final interview only to hear that they've chosen someone else to fill the role. While it may be a difficult journey, you have the will and determination to power through it. So here are some tips to help you stay motivated while job hunting. Number 1, clarify your values and goals. Before you dive too deep into the job application process, take some time to clarify your values and goals. Do they align with the jobs you're applying for? It's common to become so caught up with meeting the job requirements and nailing the interview that you forget to consider if you even like or want the job. Let's say you do get that job you were after. What happens when you're a few months down the road and you realize you don't like it at all? You may find that the culture and values don't align with your own, or that you aren't doing the work that you thought you'd be. You could have seen the signs before, but you became so focused on getting the job that you unconsciously ignored them. Ultimately, this can be avoided if you take the time to align with your end goals. By doing so, you realize which jobs you should be applying to and decline the jobs that don't match with your values. The next tip is to write out your skills. You need to have a stand-up resume. Writing out all of your skills and accomplishments reminds you how qualified you actually are. It's easy to downplay your achievements when feeling discouraged from a tedious job hunt. Oftentimes, you let the negativity get in the way of realizing your positive attributes. Take the time to write out your skills, both hard skills like business analysis and soft skills like excellent time management. By writing out these skills, it allows you to match them with your past accomplishments and remind you that you're capable of achieving whatever you set your mind to. After narrowing down your skill set, here's number 3. You'll want to improve your weaknesses. While you write a list of your achievements, also consider the things you need to work on. What might be holding you back from getting the job? What is hindering your personal and professional development? A useful way to find this out is by practicing the interview process with a reliable mentor or friend and receive feedback. They'll tell you what they thought you did well at and what you need to work on. Having an external, unbiased opinion will allow you to see more closely what the interviewer may think. And the last and final tip is, choose something you love. Many people often get stuck at their jobs that are easiest, which are not always the jobs you want. However, you always have to remember that you have the power of choice. Don't let that temporary job become permanent because it feels like a safe option. When you let the world decide your path, you distance yourself further from the personal goals and passions you align with. When you have the ability to decide what you want to do, dig deep and think about what truly makes you happy and how you can find a career that aligns with your purpose.